Great Gatsby, cooling Twilight, a la Shmoop.
Let's take all of this foundational stuff and move it into the climax of the novel.
What happens during the climax of the novel?
Okay, so they all go into the city. The whole gang drives into the city through the Valley of Ashes. We see like the big billboard looking over them. All this symbolism is happening. And then they're partying in the city. On the way back, Daisy and Gatsby are in the car together, and Daisy's driving. And they hit a human speed bump, which is Myrtle Wilson. George and Myrtle are arguing. Myrtle runs out into the street, and Daisy hits her with her car, with Gatsby's car, and she dies. And then Gatsby decides he's going to take the fall for it. So he tells Nick Daisy was driving, but I'm gonna take the blame. And
why? Why does he take the blame? Because maybe here's where Gatsby gets to be great instead of just the pretty good Gatsby.
That's one way of looking at it, that he's being selfless. The idea is that he's doing it out of love. He loves this woman so much that he'll do anything to protect her. In reality, he's just being kind of stupid, right? It's not like he's trying to protect Daisy when really maybe he should be like, it should be his sign that he needs to get out of town and start over again. But yeah, that brings us back to, what makes Gatsby great, and a lot of times people will answer that by saying, love. That's the one thing he has is love. But, not to be too cynical, that love is kind of a fantasy also.
What happens during the climax of the novel?